told you couldn't do it. It's like, okay, you're on.
You're on. I will use it. You won't. Um, nice. I think we're. Are we? I think we are, aren't we?
We are,
Am I
I
live?
guess.
Am I live right now? Maybe I
No,
am.
in the afternoon. Hello.
I am live on the internet. Hello. Today we die instead of we talk.
Hmm.
What am I saying? Did you know that
We died not really.
Did you know that I set up your thing? Uh,
What?
I set up my Twitch channel to host you when you are live.
Whoa.
So whenever you're live,
Does
whenever whoever is on my thing sees your stream.
thing that you can do?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
I did it for you and Muhammad.
You can do it for two people. How?
It's an auto host, so you put people in the auto host thing, and whenever they're live, it hosts one of them. I think. I don't know what happens if both of you are live. Chooses randomly, or the person
What,
who went live first, maybe.
what happens if
What?
you go live
I
after hosting?
I go live.
You pull your viewers back?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they are they are on my channel, so they're watching your stream on my channel. But the
Hey, what the
viewers are like that.
copy strike?
It's not copy strike. It's more people see the fucking thing.
Do they count for me as viewers?
Yeah, yeah. It says someone is hosting with a billion viewers.
Billion viewers.
This is the easiest number to like say. I don't know why. It's easier to exaggerate.
Come on! I did it!
Finally,
Yes!
it is what it is.
Fuck you.
No.
She said, you made it, good job. I did all of that for this.
Yeah.
Now where do I go? Oh, upwards.
Upwards to victory. Last time.
Victory is downwards.
Oh. Last time when I had when I started the WeTalk pod with Zerv, I cropped you out. But now
Yeah, I did.
we don't have Zerv. And I don't know how to crop him out because he's
He's in
in
the
the
middle.
middle. uh see, this is not good, no. Ow, my ear. Why does it say I have two viewers on Streamlabs? Uh,
Wait, you're lagging for me. How's the stream?
lagging probably. Huh. Ow.
What?
Thanks donations here. Donate. uh let's see. Are there themes for podcast type things?
I don't think so.
Podcast. Well, I want a theme for a podcast, please.
What is this jetpack?
You're on jetpack mode now?
Yeah, and I just experienced deja vu. What the fuck?
Deja vu?
According to my deja vu, you suck.
Oh. Why?
Why? Why? Why?
Ha! I'm a muffin.
Ah!
I'm a muffin.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
What is this stream PG?
Uh, I don't think after the stream was stunned that it is PG.
Oh shit.
Maybe PG-13? It's not R-rated, I think.
Okay. What's language? Language is not gonna make it reach R. Unless you're talking about some
He talks about
shit.
murdering people, so I don't know.
Oh. Why? Fucking hell.
Let me test
Wait,
this
are you
thing.
live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Live.
Live. How do I move this? I'll move it to here. Can I? I'll do it there. Hang on. There you go. Are you on the stream?
I'll go on the stream.
Go. I want you to see this widget thing that I just for the alerts.
The description.
Z.
Holy shit, your voice in the stream is way better than Discord.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because I think it has.
Nice rocket you got there.
You saw the rocket in the window.
Yeah.
Yes. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm live. Fat told me let's go live, so I'm live now.
Okay then.
I don't know what to talk about.
Wait, look at what Fahad asked.
What did Fahad ask? Where?
In the stream chat, he said, I have a question for your podcast. Do you believe that people should be 18 is the age of mature? Or do you think it should be 20 or 17?
18, 20, or what?
The age of mature.
Yeah,
Should
yeah.
it be
The age
18
of
or
mature.
20 or and why?
Maturity. That's an ambiguous thing. Because you can't, it's not measurable. You get people who are old but still immature. You got people who are young who are mature.
The thing about maturity is that it's what follows at the teenager level.
Does it?
Yeah, after you leave the teenager phase, you become an adult, a young adult.
But some people skip it and some people don't leave it. You
Yeah,
can
like Danny
define
DeVito.
no, you can define like the time that someone has been alive as like the period of time that they are living in. You can label that like, oh, 1 to 4 is an infant, 5 to whatever is toddler, then a tween is a 10 to 12, and 13 to 19 is a teenager, and 20
Yeah.
to what 27 is a young adult, and from then on as an adult, and then you go to what 60 or 65 as an old person, elder,
An old person.
elder, a senior citizen. No, an elder. And then when you go to the 70s and 80s, you're a senior. I don't know. You can label them as you want. But I think what the question is like, if something is mature, how old do you have to be to go to get to see that mature thing? That movie is rated R. How old should I be to go on an R-rated movie?
It has been
Because,
18 for so long, it feels weird to change it.
but 18 is in the US.
Yeah. 16 is in other countries?
The
Or what?
UK has 16.
Yeah, 16 is more. It makes more sense in my.
But here's the thing, the UK has a weird thing with 16. 16, you can have sex, get married, get a job, do everything an adult can do, but you can't watch porn because you're not 18. So that's the
What?
thing.
Seriously.
Yeah, you can do anything, but you can buy cigarettes too
Who?
because
Oh.
you're not.
I can't.
Don't join in the middle of the conversation and ask who. You. You can't buy cigarettes.
Oh yeah, speaking of people
I
who
can't.
didn't leave the teenager phase.
Yeah, I don't think he left the toddler phase, but alright.
I bought the games in UK when I was underage.
What?
What?
واحد مسكني الا هذا واحدة هندية اشتريت العاب فيديو جيمز
What?
I still don't know what you said.
Same.
لما انت تكون قاصر ما تقدر تشتري العاب فيديو جيمز في بريطانيا الا لو اقصد حق هذا اللي اكون سنة تصف الامي حقها فكر عمر
هاي.
اقول لك روح العزايم
قلت لك انا ما اقدر اخرج حاليا.
فاك
Amazing.
We're streaming.
اوكي دشتها
مم.
اوكي كل شيء طبيعي
But anyways, yeah, the age of 16 is the optimal age for maturity.
Is it though?
Because when I was 16,
You know
actually
this
no,
stuff.
I played Assassin's Creed Revelation when I was 12.
I guess. Uh,
Yeah, I was 12 when it came out, and that's when I played it. My brothers bought it home, and they
What?
were like, "Don't you dare touch this game." As soon as they left their house, I
you
just
touched the game.
played it. I touched the game.
I mean, that's the thing. if you're gonna say people only mature after they are like exposed to these things, a lot of people will mature in in early in early ages because everyone likes to do the thing that everyone tells them not to do.
Hmm?
Don't do this.
Basic.
I do this. That's it. And not until you are an adult that when someone says don't do this, you say, okay, this must be serious. I won't do it. Up until you're an adult, you're just doing everything everyone says, no, don't do it. Seriously. You don't want to do that. You do it because, well, what happens if I do it?
Yeah.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Curiosity killed the mature kid.
Killed the immature kid.
Immature, yeah.
Killed his soul. Maybe. No, no. It's
Killed his innocence.
yeah, his soul. Without your innocence, what are you? But a meat bag with blood and bone.
Rock and stone.
Rock and stone. That fucking rhymes. I love it. To the bone. Rock and stone to the bone. So yeah, I guess that's the answer to your question.
Which is?
I mean,
Oh, what's your answer?
that's the answer. What the thing that we just said. Nice question.
Rock and stone?
What do you think about games these days? Apex, Fortnite, etc. These are not the games these days. These are battle royale games.
These days.
Because games these days there are a lot of games like Satisfactory, Rock and Stone, and there's all these games, but these are the most popular ones, which are because they get the media attention, because they get the children's attention. So the parents get the attention, and they ask around, and battle royales. I don't like them. Me personally, I don't like battle royales. It's a good concept. 100 people get in, one comes out on top. Whoop-de-doo.
It's Hunger.
It's Hunger Games from Minecraft. We had Minecraft.
No, Hunger Games, the book. The
Nah, who
movie.
cares about Hunger Games,
Story.
the book?
Hey, it was a good movie. I didn't read the book. But the movie was good.
It's about the book. Ah,
Rock and
it's a good. See, well, but that thing is everyone is doing it, and there's a whole story about it. This is just okay. Go kill the people that are on this island. If you're the last one, whoop-de-doo, you survive. I'm not calling all Apex Fortnite children. I don't know what the fuck does that mean. Are you calling all Apex Fortnite children? No,
Are you
but
saying
most
that
of them
these
are.
children-
Most of the players that play the games are children.
Apex isn't though, because it's a little bit tougher to play than
It
Fortnite.
isn't. No, it isn't in the first weeks. Like at first when it first came out, it wasn't children. But as more children discover the new big thing, which is Apex, all their favorite streamers and YouTubers play Apex. They download Apex, therefore they migrate from Fortnite to Apex.
Yeah, but you need a serious PC to be able to play it.
Or a console.
PlayStation and Xbox can run it, but not your phone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but then the players from the consoles are gonna join in. And you can't deny that the children like the children players are not rising in the Apex thing? Because
I didn't know.
I knew about Apex when everyone first started playing it in the server, and like when we first wanted to try it, if we can run it or whatnot, and try the whole new game from Origin. Um, and like not even 4 days later, I get an email from the PlayStation account that my brother uses that he downloaded Apex. So I didn't talk about him about Apex, and he got he got Apex. So they heard about it from somewhere, and
Yeah,
then they
it
have
got
it.
really popular within like 2 days.
Hmm.
But what I am glad though is that for Apex is not nearly as cringy as Fortnite
Yeah,
is.
that's a plus because it doesn't make children do stupid dances.
Dances.
Oh, they all look so bad. Like, stop. I don't know. I hate it. I hate the influence that Fortnite had on children regarding the dances. I played the Fortnite a bit and I didn't like it because then I was like, all right, I'm not good at it. If I want to get good at it, I want to fucking play more, but I don't want to play more because it's boring. It's repetitive. I don't like repetitive in the sense of one thing. People say Minecraft is repetitive, but you can play it in so much different things that it doesn't matter if you repeat the same shit because
Yeah,
you
the game
chose.
itself is a little bit repetitive, but the community made it awesome.
Yeah, the Fortnite. It's not even the main game. It's the side game that was for free. The main game that no one bothers because it's not for free. No one bothers with the main game with Fortnite. Fortnite, the like, what if you buy Fortnite, the story is good. The story is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah, I've heard people. I've heard some like my friend bought the game, and he's described the story, and he said that the way that he described it, it's good because it's like a zombie thing, apocalypse thing that's happening on that planet. The storm, the storm that happens
Yeah.
in the battle royale game is the one that causes the zombie apocalypse in that thing, and you survive through that. That's fun, and you gather materials to build stuff and survive and run around and do whatever. That's fun, and the story is fun. The battle royale is is just stripped down that Epic Games had to incorporate the lore from the original survival game
Into the
into the multiplayer free game, so people would be like, "Oh, there's another part for this. This is just a game mode."
Yeah, and then they went back on their promise of making the game free.
They don't. They'll never make it free. I mean, it's free with quotation marks. Come on. Okay. Season passes and V Bucks and whatever. And that's just like, would you? Now I like this. I like how I like how I said free with quotation marks, and I read the comment. Would you let your son play these games, buy skins and stuff?
I'm not gonna let anyone buy skin.
Listen, I I bought skins and whatnot. There's gotta be. I'm gonna give my son an allowance. You wanna buy stuff? That's your allowance. Do whatever you want. That's your money. That's not mine anymore.
Yeah.
That's your money. You wanna waste it on a skin? Waste it on a skin.
Drugs,
Drugs,
tattoos.
tattoos. Your mom's gonna hate you for the tattoos. The drugs, I'm gonna kill you for them. Do whatever. But it's you gotta suffer the consequences.
private military to protect you from your father.
I don't know how much I'm giving this kid to afford a private military to protect me from me. But if I give him enough to get that, then I have something to cause a civil war between his private military and my thing. I don't know what I did in my life to gain that much money.
Imagine
Hires.
that a civil war because the son wants tattoos and his father said no.
I didn't say no. I said do it. I think the civil war
Like,
would be started with his mom for the tattoos.
his mom's gonna keep telling you how much of a bad father you are until you do something about it.
I'll tell her I'll marry another one.
Oof.
I'll give my son freedom, but it's freedom with quotation marks again. Just like how the games now are free, quotation marks. I'll give him the same freedom. He's free to do whatever he wants, but within reason. It's not like he's gonna be running loose.
Yeah, I spent like my whole AD on skins in League.
Wouldn't you
And
rather use it on food? I don't know. I don't know what I'm.
oh, I thought you were gonna say Fortnite.
Would you rather use it on Fortnite?
It's Fortnite dances. Give me all of them
Oh no.
so that I can hog it up so others can't buy it.
If that worked like that, maybe that would be a better system. I don't know.
Wait, what is this? I
What,
just read Kellogg's slogan.
what is Kellogg's slogan?
We don't make cereals for anyone else.
What? We don't make cereals for anyone else? What does that mean?
I don't know. Who do you make cereals for then? And why won't you make it for other people?
What?
Is Kellogg's racist?
No, Kellogg's uses child labor.
Ah, Nestle.
No, Kellogg's. Nestle is another one too. Yeah, it's a lot of people that
They
use
both are
child.
the biggest cereal companies.
I mean,
Wait, doesn't Kellogg's belong to Nestle? Oh no.
does it?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, child laborers.
Yeah, the company is called Kellogg Company of Great Britain.
Great Britain.
Yeah.
I read a fact that, speaking of Great Britain, uh, I read a fact that every 7 days or so, someplace on Earth celebrates independence from Britain.
Isn't that America?
No, celebrates independence from Britain. America is one of the people who celebrates independence from Britain. So you got like 4th of July and whatever, and the equivalent date to all the other independent countries that gained independence from the British Empire.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, basically, the British Empire caused a lot of holidays.
I mean, they named it the empire where the sun never sets because
Oh
it's
yeah.
because it's all wherever you are in the world there's Britain. What do you think about the blue whale game? What the hell is the blue whale game?
That's stupid. I only heard about it as a legend from parents. I never saw anything about it other than that.
A
Ah,
legend?
oh shit.
A legend from parents. What does that mean?
يمكن ما خلصنا. يمكن بعد العشاء. Tab 1. What's Barbican?
What is the Blue Whale game?
It is a game on the phone, I think, and it's basically like another person that keeps telling the kids who download it to do it. Like it's the levels. It's a mini game, and when you reach a certain level, they ask you to do something in order to. It starts off simple, like take a picture of a spoon, send it to this number, or stuff like that, and then it
Alright.
starts to get progressively more. What word describes this? Horrific.
Oh,
Like cut yourself and send a picture of that, and
okay.
then it becomes kill an animal,
Uh, alright.
and then eventually it may lead to either kill another human being or suicide.
And what? Why? Why is this a game?
It first attracted news coverage in May 2016 in an article in Russian newspaper. It linked many unrelated child suicides to membership of group F57 on the Russian-based social network. A wave of moral panic swept Russia. However, the piece was later criticized for attempting to make a casual link where none existed, and none of the suicides was found as a result of the group activities. Claims of suicides connected to the game have been reported worldwide, but none have been confirmed. So it is basically a legend.
Alright. Huh. I mean, they tell you about how games like Fortnite or whatever turn the kids, like turn them
Violent?
violent. But to be honest, you hear about these kinds of games and you say like, yeah, but it could be so much worse. And the way that these games do it, it's not even as violent as it is. I don't know.
Mm, he actually made a theory about this. He talked about if Fortnite caused violence or not. And he reached the conclusion that Fortnite doesn't induce violence, it attracts violent.
It attracts violence.
Yeah. So if a person is violent, he's more likely to play Fortnite.
Okay, so it's not that. Okay, okay. It's the opposite.
But if you're in it, if you're not violent and you play the game, you're not gonna become violent.
Yeah, so it's the
It's
opposite.
just more appealing. It's just more appealing to violent people.
Okay, and thus making it making the percentage of the players violent, and then people connect the two, and on
Uh
the
huh.
other way instead of being you're violent and you play the game that is violent. All right,
Yeah, and then
that
you
makes
look
sense
at the
actually.
numbers are like, whoa, a lot of people play this and they are violent. This game violent.
It actually makes sense now that like if you have a more violent upbringing, I don't know. How do people even get violent? Like what makes a person violent?
I guess their anger management
Anger management?
and their way of thinking, maybe. Like if they keep thinking about violent stuff, that might make them a violent person.
I guess.
But the real issue is in anger management. If they flip their they start harming people around, that's definitely a violent person.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm.
Violent behavior is defined as intentional, physically aggressive behavior against another person.
Huh.
So it is a behavior, it's not just a way of thinking.
All right.
Basically
Like the guy who
resorts to
beat his wife over a Fortnite game. All right.
or the guy who trapped his wife in a car and then he kept beating her, or
What
his
the
girlfriend,
fuck?
and he kept beating her while driving. Oh, and then he was a singer actually. I don't know if you heard of him. He's called Chris Brown.
Isn't that with Rihanna?
Yeah,
That's so old though. I thought, I
yeah.
thought you were yeah, I thought you were referencing something like recent, and I was like, that happened a long time ago. Yeah, I guess that's all right.
Yeah, I think that's a violent person.
That's a violent. No, no, I think that's about sums up how violent people are.
Yeah, they're singers.
They're singers. There you go, kids.
Singing causes violence.
don't don't sing.
Don't sing.
It's bad for your mental health. What? Why did I say mental health? I don't know. It's bad for you. Don't sing. Go to your room and stay silent. Don't sing. It's bad. It makes you violent. It makes you violent. Don't be violent. Listen, and if you are training to be a singer man or woman, go to your mom and say, and your mom asks you why you stopped singing. Say, Mody from something called WeTalk podcast said it makes me violent. I'm not legally responsible of whatever I say because whatever I say is not
Legal.
is not no, it's not my responsibility. Listen, I do not mean anything that I say because I am without I am not opinionated on anything.
I am without.
I am without. It's not my responsibility. I am a sarcasm man. Do not take
I
me
am the man
seriously.
of sarcasm.
I am the man of sarcasm. Don't take me seriously. If you take me seriously,
Then you would become a man of sarcasm as well.
but then you become a bad. No, they become a bad because they
How
don't.
bad?
Yeah, because they don't become sarcasm man because they were listening. They took me seriously. If they take me seriously, then they do that. You're running out of questions right now. What's best, Apple or Samsung? Is Samsung weak security a myth? What?
Dude, Samsung as a whole is a myth.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
actually Apple.
It's actually Apple. Apple needs a competitor, quote unquote,
Yeah.
competitor, and they both of them give Apple money. So doesn't matter. It's not
No, you
Apple
see,
or Samsung. It's
it's
how can
Apple
we
or
stop
Apple.
Apple from monopolizing on this? Listen,
See, here's the thing. They were battling another company, and they
Nokia.
noticed that a lot of people are talking about it, and they're comparing them too, the two of them together. So they were like, okay, then let's make a second company and become the second best, so that people keep fighting over these two, and then we win either way
Yeah,
and then they made Samsung.
Where's Nokia now?
It started to get a little bit, so they bought it and ran it out of business.
No. Nokia was the other company with Apple.
Oh yeah.
They were competing with Nokia, but Nokia was doing so well. Apple needed to
Oh,
implement the Samsung.
Nokia is Samsung.
No, if Nokia is Samsung and Samsung is Apple, then Nokia is Apple. You can't. You don't.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me.
Everything is Apple.
Everything is Apple.
If you think about it, everything and everyone is an apple. Everyone is an apple. Everyone came from an apple.
Everyone
Because
fell from heaven because of an apple.
yeah, so everyone came from an apple.
Came to Earth. Yeah. So Earth is an apple.
No, no. What do you think about learning Chinese in Saudi Arabia? I'm learning Chinese, but I'm in America.
This is America.
Listen, China is getting much more attention with the industries and stuff. Don't know the details. Don't want to be like speaking. I don't want to be speaking confidently and then being wrong.
I know the details. They are rising so fast. Their GPA is getting so high that, based on the numbers, pretty soon they're going to be the strongest company in the world.
China's a country, though.
Did I say company?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously, because China's Apple.
No! Not again! God damn it. But China's not stable.
Yeah, it's a country.
No, it's not.
It has stables in it. It's not as in it.
No, it's not. It's not stable. It could break off at any moment. China is like.
Yeah, it broke off like 5 times in history.
It's a poorly put together state of states, and it's like in a. It's always shaking, but
Yeah,
you
it has a lot
never.
of cracks in it.
You never quite know when it's gonna fall, but it's gonna fall and break, and you don't know. It's so old. It's an
It's
old.
like the biggest vase in the world, but it's made of glass, thin glass.
And it's broken and glued together by cheap glue.
Chinese glue.
Chinese glue. God damn it.
But they're also Chinese. The language is the most spoken language in the world. But that's cheating because they're like 6% of the world. 6%. That doesn't work. I'm a mathematician. Don't worry about it.
6%. What? I'm a mathematician. I am math.
I am a math magician.
I do math every day.
I make numbers disappear.
What?
Give me your bank account and you'll see the numbers disappear right away.
I mean, yeah.
And I'll make it magically appear in mine.
I mean, it's a disappearing act if you ask me.
Yeah.
China. Speaking Chinese.
But the reason why they're cheating is because they're like 1.2 billion? Wait, what's their population? 1.6?
I don't know.
China population
Too many.
is 1.38 billion.
Oh.
India is really close behind.
Yeah.
It's 1.33.
As we. Yeah. Can you tell me how to
So
be
basically,
billionaire in 3 months? The truth.
oh, dude, it's easy. Buy Apple. Hey,
Wait.
I'll be right back.
What? You can't say I'll be right back after Hang on. What the hell? What a what? You can't say be right back after you say the wildest thing ever. Buy Apple. You can't buy Apple. It's illegal. It's illegal to buy Apple. If you buy Apple, it's not. Never mind that buying Apple bullshit. If you want to be a billionaire in 3 months, there's a really good way of doing it. See, maybe not a billionaire, maybe a millionaire. Are you okay with millionaire? That's alright. A million and a billion, I know the difference is 1,000 million, but come on. Do you actually need a billion? If you want to be a millionaire in 3 months, you can follow these steps. All right? First, see if your body is healthy. Like, you need a healthy body to be a millionaire. All right? You don't want to be unhealthy when you're a millionaire. You want the good. You want your body to be the good. Anyway, a really easy way to do it. Sell your organs. If you sell all your organs from your body, you will approximately get 1,007,000 US dollars. It's not no need no time limit. Millionaire as a one. You want to be in One Piece? Fine. One Piece. All right. There's another really easy way. It's easy. Get this. Go to Microsoft Word or Google Docs or whatever you use, a word editor. Go to a word editor and write and talk about anything for 200 pages. Maybe 300 if you want to be saucy a bit. Talk about your life, the weirdest stuff you can imagine. Talk about it. Anything. Everything. Put useless stuff. And at the end, write these words. This is it. This is how. Full stop. This is the last sentence is this is it. This is how. Full stop. And then end it. Print it out. Name that book. You have a book now. Name it How I Became a Millionaire or a Billionaire if you want. And sell it. Publish it everywhere. People will buy your book to know how you became a millionaire. But that's how you do it. By selling that book. And every time they can't sue you. They can't sue you because at the end of the book you said, this is it. This is how. Because you answered the thing. How I became a billionaire. This is it. This is how I became a millionaire. I sold a book about How I Became a Millionaire. I wasn't a millionaire when I published it, but after everyone bought it, hey, there you go. That's how you become a millionaire. Easy. Here's the catch. That's how you become a millionaire. But there is a high failure chance. It's a risky investment. But if it pays off, ooh, does it pay off? Ooh. If it doesn't pay off, you wrote a book that 3 people bought. One of them is your mom. That's what happens. You either win the jackpot or you lose everything. That's it. It's like it's a 50-50. Is it going to work out? Is it not going to work out? There's no in between. You either do it that way or this way. I don't know. It is what it is, but it is like that. It's a gamble. Yeah, but no one wants to read how you failed to become a millionaire. See, the genius of the first book, which is How I Became a Millionaire, it the the people who buy it, they say, "Oh, maybe if I buy this book and take the wisdom from this person who wrote this book, maybe I'll gain money." They won't expect to be a millionaire, but they won't expect nothing. And maybe they'll get it, maybe they won't, but you answer the question is write a book about how you became a millionaire, and that's about it. That's all you gotta do. That's all she wrote. I don't know, man. This is so you have two choices to become a millionaire. Either sell your body or sell your mind. Hey, how you doing? Sell your body or sell your mind. $1,000,000 each way. By the way, who says you're not a millionaire in another currency? Maybe because sometimes maybe you have 1,000,000 reals, but you don't have $1,000,000. You're a millionaire in Saudi Arabia, but are you a millionaire in America? No. So maybe in another country where the value of their currency is lower, you're a millionaire there. Maybe you have 100,000, and another country, it's 1,000,000. To them, you're a millionaire. To you, you're 100,000. To another country, you're 50,000. I don't know. Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. That's how you think about it. Maybe 1,000,000 is not 1,000,000 everywhere. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Isn't the highest currency the Kuwaiti one? What if you wrote a special topic like how to become a successful streamer? That doesn't work because in online and the online community, this method does not work online. It works only in physical copies of books or stuff like that. Because online, you see the view count, you see the download counts, you see how many people, you see the reviews, you see everything. But in a library or a bookstore, you walk in, you see the book, and you say, "Oh, How I Became a Millionaire" by someone or another. and you say, interesting. And you read the first pages and you see how, oh, this guy is really talking about his life and how he became actually. I'm interested. How did he become a millionaire? Buys the book for what, $30, whatever. He's the he's the what? He's the 1,000th person to buy the book. I don't know. No, not the 1,000th person. I don't know. Somewhere like that. Anyway, he gets his answer. You get your money, and you're off. That's all you do. I think if you want to be a millionaire, I was thinking about this while talking about currencies from other places. I think, if I'm not wrong, the highest ranking currency is the Kuwaiti dinar. If that's highest currency value in the world, yeah, the Kuwaiti dinar. One Kuwaiti dinar is $3.3. So, if you want to be a millionaire in every country, no doubt, be a millionaire in Kuwait with Kuwaiti dinars. If you're a millionaire in Kuwait, you're a millionaire everywhere. Just to cover your thing. Man. I'm looking at the currencies. There's the Kuwaiti dinar, then the Bahraini dinar, and then the Omani rial, and then the Jordanian dinar, and British pound, Gibraltar pound, Cayman Island dollar, euro, Swiss franc, US dollar is the 10th. It's the top 10. What is INR? INR. I don't know. What is the lowest currency in the world? Maybe you're a millionaire in that one. It's the Iranian rial. Now hold on a minute. Let's see. All right. Let's see, how much do you have to have in Saudi Arabia? How many riyals in Saudi Arabia do you want to have? So you can have 1 million. 1 million Iranian riyals. Well, I don't know. I have a different question. What do you think about being a famous gamer streamer? I mean, isn't it depressing to play a certain game every day for living the same game? If it's a fun game and it has infinite possibilities, then it's not depressing. It's just, if you have fun playing it, it's alright. It's not every day for your life. Yeah. Some people see, that's what I'm gonna say. Like you said, like Ninja, he plays Fortnite forever and ever. So there's a spectrum. You either play Fortnite, or at like the bad end of the spectrum is Fortnite, this is my spectrum, by the way. It doesn't have to be anyone else's spectrum. Maybe another person's spectrum is the reverse of what I'm about to say. Fortnite is the bad end of the spectrum, and Minecraft is the good end of the spectrum. Because if I get to play Minecraft every day and that's my like living, how I live every day for my life, I play Minecraft and make videos about it and I have people watching it and I get money for that. That's fine. I'm fine with that. But if I have to play Fortnite forever, it's it's not gonna it's like it's the hype now, but it's gonna die down and whatever, and like better what's it called, battle royale games will come and people will switch to that. If I'm still playing that because I'm sponsored or whatever by that, it's just gonna be by Fortnite. i can't I can't possibly like do that. You can argue the same for Minecraft. It's not the hype now. The hype now is Fortnite, right? Like my spectrum has the hype reversed because now Fortnite is all the hype and Minecraft is not at all the hype. But let me nostalgia pays. People like nostalgia more than they like the hype now. A lot of people hate on Fortnite, but everyone remembers Minecraft with like these nostalgic goggles. Everyone's like the good days of Minecraft, sweet and C418, the music, the feeling when you first go in a world. Do you remember your first world of Minecraft? You didn't know anything about it. The first time I played Minecraft, I didn't even know you can hold down the left mouse button to destroy anything. And when I figured that out, I didn't know how to make a crafting bench. I was confused and it was so pure, and the first time I saw a creeper I was like, what the hell is that? What is that? And I got scared. It blew up and whatever. I'm just remembering the first world, and I had this cube, this wooden cube. I didn't go through a dirt phase. You know how when you start a world in Minecraft and you go through the dirt house, the dirt hut? Well, you used to do that. But when I started out, I just placed random wood around, and I had this wooden hut. It was just a cube of wooden planks with a door. Oh my lord, I remember that fucking world. Uh, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You remember these things about Minecraft, and you like, I want to play Minecraft, and you play Minecraft and you have fun. Fortnite is still not like it's one. It wasn't. I wasn't. I'm not the generation of Fortnite. I'm more of the generation of Minecraft. Everyone would be biased towards what their generation played. In what? In 10 years? In 10 years, the Fortnite kids will be the ones saying the same things that I'm saying right now about Minecraft. The good old days without the new add-ons or whatever. When I talk about vanilla Minecraft now is so different from when I used to play it every day that it actually looks like another game. I mean, it's essentially the same, but it's like they added so much stuff to it that I didn't experience with it, with the updates, the monthly updates, and yeah, so when you lose track of the monthly updates, you just eh, you don't pay attention to it, and then oh, it changed. I don't know. I don't know because some games, a lot of the games that have these generations have this cycle of being overhyped, like Fortnite now, and then dying down and then coming back, and it's just waves and waves of people playing, dying, playing, dying, playing, dying. It just goes on and on. Like what the Mario Brothers stuff. They people it was generations ago, and people still like, oh, remember this? And like, oh, the kids are like, oh, Mario, I love Mario. I played all the games. Legend of Zelda, yeah, I remember that. I played all the games of Legend of Zelda. You weren't born when the Legend of Zelda first came out. It doesn't matter. I played all the games. All right, you had fun with it. All right, you had fun with the Legend of Zelda. Tetris, whatever, these games, like these old retro games, that come back. They they make a comeback, and Pokemon and whatnot, like the original ones, like the first one, like Pokemon Red, Legend of Zelda, the first one, Mario, Mario Brothers, like the first one. They come back, and people hype for them. Um, I mean, Tetris is now back. This is a thing. So I'm just saying, maybe if we ever had kids, I don't think they will say that they'll find us stupid for loving Minecraft. Maybe they'll find us, maybe they'll find us cool for, oh, you lived in a world where Minecraft was new, and they would find it cool. Like, oh, you actually lived in a world where you didn't have Minecraft and then you had Minecraft. It's like the internet with kids now. I remember a time with dial up. I don't know why I remember it. I don't think I lived in a dial up era, but I remember it. I know the sounds. I know the struggle of image loading top to bottom. First computer in the house. No internet. I didn't know about the internet. I just knew that this computer has this thing, so I use it. I don't know about the internet. I don't think we even had internet. I don't know. Maybe we had dial-up. I'll never know. I just know that, oh, this is the computer. It has games on it. Play the games. The games that are pre-installed, like Minesweeper and that desktop game where you shoot ants and whatever and set fire to the desktop. That kind of games. The pre-installed games. And then after the pre-installed games, I discovered, oh, there are CDs that I can buy and put in the computer, the CD tray, and play a game that wasn't there. And then I played the RTS games. I had the whole phase of RTS games, Empires and stuff. Age of Empires, Empire Earth, Red Alert. These games, these old games, Command and Conquer, Generals. Haven't you started from PS1? You started from PC. Most people were PS gamers before becoming PC gamer. Um, so I didn't have the console. We had a console. Like my friends had a PS1, and we played Pepsi Man on it, but I didn't have it home. My first console type thing was the Game Boy.
So, remember how I told you I lost my keys?
I'm live on air, Zerv. Hello.
Hello, Twitch.
You lost your keys?
Yeah, how I told you I lost my keys and then I found them nearby. I forgot that I found them and I needed my keys. And I didn't find them, so I this quest for 35 minutes looking for my keys. And then I found them in the exact same spot I found them the first. I felt like dying.
You're. I don't know what to say to that. Like, what? What are you?
Yeah.
How do you
It's like I
even
started
manage
then I
to do
started
that?
thinking I started thinking back to like retrace my steps. When I remembered how I told you about the keys, then I looked and I found them. Looked there and I found them. It was so fucking weird. I don't know. I'm making spaghetti.
You're making spaghetti,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't even invite me.
Huh?
You don't even invite me for the
I
spaghetti.
mean, I mean,
How dare you?
mm. Would you travel a continent to a country a continent away just for
I wouldn't travel from where I'm sitting right now to the kitchen for food. When I'm
well,
hungry.
that's why I didn't.
Anyway, so yeah, my first console thing was a Game Boy, so I didn't like have a console at home. I only had we only have had a computer, and was the family's computer, so it's for the house. It's not what it wasn't for one person. So the first thing that was personalized to me was the Game Boy, and then I had a PS2. I played some games on the PS2, but I didn't use that alone. Mostly my dad would play FIFA on it.
Nice.
Um, the PC was the main thing. I always like I played on the PC that we had at home mainly, but I had like phases in between playing on the PC by buying like a console and playing with it. The largest phase not playing on a PC was when we bought the Wii. I got the Wii, and we played on the Wii for so long that I never touched a PC then. Like, I don't remember playing any PC games or communicating through PC, anything but Wii. There was just the Wii. It's a good it's a good console. It's either play Wii or watch TV. It wasn't PC, and this rhymes a lot. There's a lot of E's at the end of these words.
Um,
So yeah,
I guess my
and
first
then
console.
like what
I
2011
told you. Yeah, keep going.
2011 my cousin was showing my other cousin about a new game on the PC, on the computer, and I was like, "What is this game?" And they're talking about it's a survival game. It's about surviving and making yourself survive in this world. It's called Minecraft. And
Ooh.
I was like, "Holy hell! I want to try that." And I went to my dad and said, "Can I buy this game? It's for $20." He said, "Well, get 95 or above in school and we'll give it to you."
21.
Easy peasy. All right. Got a 98. Got the game. 2011, 12, 13, 14, Minecraft City. That whole 3 years from 2011, 4 years, 2011 to 2014, Minecraft. Always, never ending Minecraft. Tech it, uh, feed the beast, vaults, all the mod packs. Played with my cousin and my friends. I remember a day where I played for 12 hours straight with my friend. 12 hours. Now I can't stay up 12 hours without thinking, should I take a nap? And I stayed. It's not even 12 hours during the day. It was 12 hours starting from the morning and then continuing on to the day, and we only stopped because we wanted to sleep and eat. And when we slept and then ate, we came back to playing Minecraft. It was Minecraft, 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 Minecraft the whole time. It was such a good game that I enjoyed immensely. And then 2015, my new friend, now best friend, uh, comes and tells me, "Hey, do you know this game?" And it's League of Legends. And this is the story of how I had cancer. No, in 2015, my best friend reintroduces me to League of Legends, because I think in 2000 what in early 2014 I downloaded League. I played the tutorial and left. I was like, I don't. It was like my peak Minecraft era, and League is so different from Minecraft that I was like, this is not my game. I'll go back to my game. And in 2015, I was reintroduced into it, and I say, "Oh, this game! I remember this game. I played once." And I made Timo. Uh, Still play Timo. Much fun. 2015, me and my friends, like, not even online friends, just the local group. Like in Minecraft, I was playing with online friends from everywhere. 2015 was just me and my friends from like school playing League. And then 2016, I my one of our friends is in the EU West server, and everyone is EU Nordic and East. So instead of him changing the server from EU West to EU Nordic and East, we all changed to EU West, which is such a random thing. Like, why would all of the group change the server instead of one person? Like, so much went in, so much money went in, all of like 4 people or 5 people changing. 4 people, yeah, it was 4 people changing servers instead of one person changing the server. But thanks to that change in early 2016, because in mid 2016 I play a game in bot lane and I get trolled by a Yasuo, a losing Yasuo, in the on the other team, and later on he invites me to the Discord server, and 3 years later we're here. I'm in a podcast with him. It's Omar. I remember, like, it's such a random thing that we immigrated from EU Nordic and East to EU West. But if we hadn't done that in mid 2016, I wouldn't play Zyra um, against Omar's Yasuo, and I wouldn't have been joking around with him in the chat with E-Man and whatnot. If I can get a replay of that game, oh, that would be amazing because the chat was crazy. And yeah, so that to mid 2016, June 2016, met Omar, Discord, through that, and then Zerv joins and whatnot, and people join, people leave, people join. Got kicked in 2016 from the server because of a misunderstanding. Kicked for a month, and then I was back. Wasn't a It wasn't a 2018 or 17 kick where you get kicked for half a minute and get invited back. It was a kick where I was kicked for 1 month. I was kicked at the beginning of July and I was back at the beginning of August. Or was it at the beginning of August and the end of September? Yeah, it was at the beginning of August at the end of September. I remember now. Was like such a kick, but then it was not. And then I came back. We're almost at June 2019 to my 3-year anniversary in this server. 3 years. We don't think of time, but it moves. So yeah, now we're here. That's my journey with PC, with gaming. Now I play League, I guess. I don't know. I have another console now. I have the Switch. I play League. I play board games. Oh, I forgot. Most important era that doesn't have anything with electricity. Board games. 2017, at the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, until now, I have been addicted to things called board games. Was it at the end of 2017? No, it was mid 2017 until now. Addicted to board games. I own now over 20 board games, and if we're talking about gaming with electronics, I have a game called Tabletop Simulator where I play board games online. That's how bad the addiction is. If you want another cherry on top for the addiction of board games, on my Instagram account, I think I follow over 2,000 accounts. 1,500 of them are board gaming accounts. The other 500 are art, friends, family, and creators, and that's it. 75% of my following is just board games. such an amount is. So yeah, that's the journey of me in life. I think if I missed something, it was 2007, the PSP. I just bought it. I bought it. I played Little Big Planet 1. I didn't buy the PS Vita. I bought the PSP, the original PlayStation Portable.
PSP.
Yeah, I bought it in 2007.
Did you remember? I think I told you about my first console.
What is your
Do you
first
remember?
console?
Try to guess.
Uh, a PlayStation
Um,
3.
I'm a 19-year-old.
You're a 19-year-old dude.
Yeah, what would be my first console?
I mean, what? A PS2? An Xbox 360?
A PS2 was my second console. My first console is an NES.
Oh, NES. I forgot about
Mhm.
the NES. I forgot about the Nintendo side when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I didn't have a Nintendo anything. The only thing I had was a Game Boy from Nintendo.
Dude, my uncle came up to me and was like, "I bought you a Nintendo," and I was so happy. I thought he was talking about the GameCube or like a Wii, because at that time I think it was 2006,
You
maybe
got an
2005.
NES in
No
2006?
Wii, no Wii, but yeah, no Wii, but there was a GameCube at the time and PS2, and he brings me this NES, and like even though it was old and full of dust and it didn't have a lot of games.
You're lucky
I
you
s-
got a thing.
I had so much fun playing it. I played the classic Mario and Zelda games, and there was this shooting game that I remember playing.
Shooting game.
I mean, it's like a 2D shooter platforming, similar to Contra, I think. I don't know. It had, I think, 8 games, and I only played 3. Played Mario, Zelda, and that game.
Hmm.
I had so much fun with it. And then it got stolen.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know the value of it at the time. I was like, ah. But as I got older, I was like, oh my god, I had an NES. I
How
can't believe I
dare
lost it.
you?
Yes, basically we were moving a lot of our things in this what do you call it? It's almost like a garage that you can rent. Anyway, and then it got stolen. Someone broke in and stole it.
Storage space?
I mean, it's not that big. I don't know.
I mean, storage
Anyway,
space can be as small as a wooden box.
all right then, storage space. Um, and yeah, I lost my NES forever.
God damn
It
it,
was
bro.
sad. I also lost a skateboard along with it.
I'm okay with you losing a skateboard, but I'm not okay with you losing an NES.
It's not like I had any say in it. My parents were like, "Okay, I will put it there. We'll move, and then you'll get it back." And like 3 to 4 days later,
Didn't get it back.
boom, I didn't get it back. And in 2010, or is it late 2009, I got a like when people had the PS3, I
You
had the
had a
PS2.
PS2. You're like 2 steps behind everyone.
Yep. And it was so much fun playing all those games. Even though they were old games, I didn't fucking care. I played all the all the Sonic games,
Well,
all the Mario games. Just kidding.
hopefully in 3 years you will get the Wii.
Yeah, in 2016, I got a PS3.
Oh my
It was
god.
actually for my little brother. It was for my little brother, and my mother asked him, "Hey, mother, you want a PS3 or PS4?" And he was like, "I want a PS3." And I was saying, "No,
I want a
no."
PS3 because that's the obvious thing that you ask for. Not 4. Not the new one. Nah.
Not the new one.
Go with the
Like
old one.
he got the old one instead of the new one. But if you think about it, that saved him from being a Fortnite. So I'm grateful for that.
Sure. Alright.
Eh, eh, I don't know.
Be grateful.
One thing's for sure.
Is
When
there?
PS5 comes
Can
out,
you
I'll be
even
getting a
play?
PS4.
Can you even play Fortnite on PS3?
No, that's why I say I'm grateful.
Nice.
Because you can play it on PS. So yeah, like I said, in like a couple of years, when PS5 comes out, we'll be getting a PS.
I think you won't get a PS4. You'll get a GameCube or a PSP.
That's amazing. Actually, I can see my brother.
In
wants it.
2030, you will get the PS4. But in 2075, you will be getting the Switch.
I will be getting the grave.
Why do you want to die when you're 76?
I don't know, I'm just speculating.
Nah. What if? Oh, imagine you being prepared for death and they solve immortality. But I went
No,
through
no, no.
all that.
No. There's something worse. Imagine dying and like a second later, oh, we found the cure for immortality. We found the cure of the greatest disease of all diseases.
No, listen. If I die, if I die and I was expecting to die, it's all right. I'm all right with it. But if I'm almost dying and I was like, okay, it's time for me to go, and the doctors come in and say, good news, Mr. Friend Man. We can make you live forever now. Take this syringe. And then now I live forever. But I was ready.
Yeah, so
You took it from
staying
me.
alive is better. No, that's not bad.
You know what?
What's
I want to
worse?
sleep. I want to rest. Imagine getting ready to sleep only to be awake.
Well,
And you're
depends on
tired.
what
You've
it
been
depends
awake for
on what
1
you wanna
week.
do.
You've been awake for 7 days straight. No, you've been cherishing every blink because everyone is a little nap. You didn't nap. 7 days, no sleep, and they tell you, you're almost okay. It's been 7 days. Here's the bed. You can get ready to sleep, and you're like, finally, you take a hot shower. You rest your head, and they say, beep, 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 beep. 7 more days. It's like, I was so
What's the
close.
equivalent? What's the equivalent of 7 days in the year?
100.
I mean,
80 to 100 years. It's a rough estimate. It's not.
do you think you'll be done with life when you reach 8 years old?
No. I'll never be done
Like-
with life.
Yeah, exactly. So when they hand you the syringe, you'll be like,
No.
oh, another 80 years. Let's do this.
No, but if I'm done now I say I'll never be done with life. Maybe in like 10 years I'll say, when is life ending? And in another 20 years I'll say, I'll never end life. But by the time that my life is almost ending, I'll be like, all right, I'm okay with it ending now. and they tell me, no, you'll live forever. I say, all right, fuck. And then I live, and then I change my mind about it again. It's not about whether you ask me now or not, because obviously opinions change over time and they evolve. So now I'm not, because I only lived 2 decades in my life. So why would I be done with life? I only lived 2 decades, and the first decade and a half. Actually, I only lived 2 decades, and all of it was studying.
Starting a career would be nice. Like that point would be very fun. Tiresome but fun.
Oh my lord! Why isn't there an option to relax in life? Just I
You
wanna
have to
press this button and just be done. Can I just you take
You
care?
remind me,
I'll
reminded me
go.
of a Black Mirror.
Is it the one where you go in the dream state thing?
It's the one where he plays the horror game.
The horror game.
Yeah, they give him this device, and it adds virtual elements into the real life, sort of like augmented reality. I mean, pretty much it's very much augmented reality. AR. And the guy spends, I don't know, 2 days maybe playing, only to realize it was only, I don't know, not even half a second, maybe a millisecond.
Oh, I remember it now. Yeah, that episode. Yeah, that was trippy.
Oh yeah, like how his mom died at the end.
Oh my god, how
His
his
mom
mom,
didn't die.
how his everyone became snakes.
I don't think that's the episode.
I don't think Black Mirror had any episode with snakes in them.
Yeah, exactly. It had the episode had a spider, not a snake though.
How dare you? Are you calling me a liar?
Yeah, yeah, on the air.
You're calling me lying about snakes?
Pretty much.
But I just said people turned into snakes. I didn't even say anything.
But they didn't.
They did in Rick and Morty.
Not المرآة السوداء. Oh no.
But that's what?
Not in Black Mirror.
I didn't say in Black Mirror.
Okay.
You interpreted it as Black Mirror. But I didn't say it was
Sure.
Black Mirror.
I mean, we were talking
It
about
all
Black
comes
Mirror.
back to the way I said things. If you asked me, where are you? Or no, if you asked me, is Omar with you? And I said, I can't tell you where he is. I didn't answer your question. I just said that I can't tell you where he is. Maybe he is with me, but I said I can't tell you where he is.
Yeah, what does that have to do with
I'm just
Black Mirror?
saying that I said people turned into snakes. I didn't say people in Black Mirror turned into snakes.
But we were talking about Black Mirror.
No.
Yeah.
I was talking about life.
You said, oh, great episode.
Yeah, that was the end
People
of it.
turned into snakes.
But I was talking about life.
It didn't
Where
say
people are.
full stop.
I don't have to say full stop. If we had to say our punctuation
if you're gonna act
out
like
loud,
this, you're gonna have to say full stop.
why would I say the punctuation out loud? Question mark.
How weird would that be? Period.
Oh. That would be not
It's
dot
like
dot dot.
comma, sometimes comma,
I
I
can't
just don't even know.
I can't say it because I'm it's ruined my mind to write these things, not say them.
You know,
But
Mari,
if we don't say them,
sometimes.
wait, voice recognition. You can. There are some softwares that, like, speech to text.
All right, yeah.
If I talk to the speech to text, would it on its own end the sentences, or if I talk, like, I'm talking right now, it's not one sentence that I'm saying. I'm just
Hmm.
talking. But if I talk to a speech to text software, would it just interpret as my talking as a runoff sentence that is several pages long?
Yes, I mean the software I work with, yes, but I heard there's more like it depends on the software,
Wouldn't
basically.
it, like, or can you program, like, okay, the person is talking, write the things that it talks, the person is saying. If the person pauses for this long and then keeps talking, that's a comma. If the person pauses for this long to this long without talking, that's a full stop, and it's like milliseconds
Yeah,
because
but
no one
see,
pauses like people who read text to speech. Text to
yeah,
speech
but
people read
what
like this and they stop
yeah, but what if like you don't,
and then they
I don't know,
continue.
like you stutter, for example.
Would it write it?
How would you put that into account? Like how would stuttering work? Because not everyone speaks perfect. Not everyone can carry on a
No
sentence
one
in one
speaks
style,
perfect.
not
I mean, I've been
necessarily.
talking here for an hour and a half, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah,
I mess up a lot. I messed up while describing the thing that I was describing. So when I say stuff, it should do anything it can to either predict or literally translate everything to it.
hmm,
So it's like an extreme. You either translate everything literally, like when I stutter, write out the stutter and the, like, it's like a script. It just
oh,
says, like, he started
my
talking and he said this and he started here, he stopped, he continued here, and whatever, everything is printed out. Or you predict the word and just say, put it there.
my thinking is that not only do you check for how long stop talking, but the tone. Like
The
there's a difference between
emphasis.
someone saying and like ending the sentence, boom, you're done. But like even the tone is pretty difficult factor to work with because different sounds, different tones. Not every sentence ends the same. They all end with silence, so your idea was good, but silence itself isn't enough. Because sometimes maybe see, like when you talk to people, your mind doesn't stop
Yeah, I
thinking
mean,
and doesn't stop outputting whatever you're
yeah,
gonna say. But when you're writing, you're gonna pause to think about what you're gonna write, type, wherever.
I guess,
So
and
say
that works for.
you stop to think. If the computer registers as a theory, then you got a problem.
I guess, yeah. Well, but the tones, actually, when you say tones, that helps because if it just relies on silence, then it's just every sentence or everything will be ending with a dot instead of, maybe it's a question.
Yeah,
How would it know it's a question?
exactly.
You need to train it to have, like, to know the inflections.
People who change their tone a lot when they talk will have this work perfectly for them, but those chill dudes who barely change their tones, they will be
Yeah,
suffering.
the monotone people who only just speak in one
Monotone
level.
people. Interesting. Yeah, that's a new expression.
Monotone people. they don't. Their speech is not alive. It's just same tone the whole time. No, you can see the words being static. Um.
And on that note, I'll be back.
All right.
I should carry on studying. Let's study.
You didn't study, by the way. Yeah, you came back to tell me the story about the thing. Why won't you go study?
Yeah, I studied a bit. Then I saw you here. The thing with the key hack. I wanted to tell you about it.
Nice.
And then the whole video game conversation. Anyway, have fun.
Yeah. Good luck with your studies, Zerv boy. Holy moly. We've been talking for a long time right now. Are you still here, Fahad? I don't think you're here. You have left. It's a good stream. Do you want to end it? Should we end it here? Call it a day? Or speak forever and ever until the days end? You said yes, but that yes was after 7 questions that I asked. Which question is that yes? You can't laugh. You don't know. I don't know. Who knows? You said yes. I asked. How do you not know? You're the one who answered. Good Lord. I already have a fan. It gives me air. It's alright. It can be my fan too. Listen. It's in front of me. And how do you know it's listening to me in real life? I've never met you in real life. How can you provide me with air? See? Maybe when I meet you in real life, you can argue that you don't see my fan here. Because I won't be carrying my fan around everywhere. That would be crazy. But a human can follow me around. Humans follow people. Humans following humans. And other humans following other humans. Can I do something? Wait, can I do this? Let me try. Can I show this thing?
You should apologize.
You're the only one that wants to talk all the time.
You are insufferable. Don't touch those f***ing letters!
Don't tell me what to say. I'll say whatever I f***ing want.
Are you leaving me now, bitch? You're a sicko!
Stay out of it.
Make me.
I'm miserable. Now you're being a bullshit.
Don't push me. Because you're not listening to me.
I know it's bad. I'm literally f***ing miserable.
To all being in a pretty good place.
There you go. that's all about that video. I don't know why I did show the video, but there you go. That's the video that you show for the people. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that? I just wanted to know if I can show the video. Show videos here or not. Oh my god. Hang on. Well, I've been talking for 1 hour and 50 minutes now to various people. You mostly, Fab, but there were people who talked into my ear instead of to my eyes. And it is what it is. Oh my lord. That is loud. Run away. What is this green thing? Alright. This is the end. It is the end. This is the end. I can't talk anymore. My throat is drying up. I don't have my water. We are ending the stream right now. Have a day.